If you've been looking for a way to create those vintage throwback, they're really called traditional style looks with applique, specifically applique twill, well, keep watching because I have the easiest solution for you to achieve beautiful full color results in 20 seconds. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Stahls TV channel. I'm Kelly Walters, and yes, today is another fun learning education experience for all of your apparel, accessory, and headwear custom decoration needs. Now, I talked about traditional, I talked about vintage throwback style of twill applique that is extremely popular in the retail world right now, especially in sports. And you know what? Time is money and money is time. And what is the easiest way to create and decorate where you can achieve full color results with twill, giving that beautiful applique look? Now, not only does this kind of have this resemblance of, like higher quality, but it really makes it look like a premium product. Anything, bags, headwear, sweatshirts, t-shirts, anything with twill always makes it look like it is just a little bit more money, and of course makes it look like a premium product. So how do you achieve full color results, full color graphics on twill the easiest way? And the solution, the answer, is a product called CAD Prints perma-twill. Now this is 100% polyester, okay? But the cool thing is we create this for you, send it back to you, ready to be applied. You can achieve full color results. Now, what you're seeing here is more spot color, and there are 4 different colors in this design. But the beautiful thing, all I need is 20 seconds to apply this. It is going to be applied with a heat press, but I'm going to show you just how easy it is to apply to a trendy retail tote bag and, of course, a nice, thick district crew sweatshirt. Now, if you are one that has attempted to sublimate twill yourself and you can't figure out how to get everything lined up, or how are you putting the adhesive back on there, or you can sublimate twill, but now you have to turn around and go stitch it, embroider, hoop, whatever it is you're trying to create. It has a permanent adhesive. There is no stitch required unless you are just adamant about putting a stitch through that twill and through that garment or accessory. But the good thing is you do not have to. Now, when it comes to full color capabilities, like I said, this is more spot color design. However, you could put somebody's face on there. You could do a beautiful landscape. You can use gradients. You can get as detailed as you would possibly please. And you can go super, super small in terms of designs and transfers. And I'll show you one in just a little bit. But first, I want to show you just how easy it is to apply and really what you can offer your customers. Now, before we get going and I thread my garments and accessory on the heat press, I want to go over the transfers and I want to show you the garments before we apply them. This is our CAD Prints perma-twill. It's the exact same logo as each other. And the reason why I did this is because I want to show you how to maximize your designs, your quantity, your artwork. That way, not only is this transfer going to be more cost-effective for you, you're either going to have a higher margin when it comes to your customers, or you can show your customers just how they can add on another product and it not really cost that much more. Right? So you're maximizing the quantity, you're maximizing your design, you're creating an entire collection, and you're showing your customers really everything that you can create. Now, with that, we are going to decorate on the district crew neck gray sweatshirt. And yes, we wanted to go a little bit softer in terms of tones. We do have a gray walrus here. This is our mascot. It's the Walden Walruses. So fun, right? Now, this vintage or traditional look, I didn't want a whole bunch of contrast. That's why I chose a little bit more of a muted gray. We're not going charcoal and we're not going super light and heather. It is definitely more of that stone wash look, and it is a heavier weight. Next, we are going to decorate on this super trendy tote bag. It is a black and white stripe, and we are going to be able to open this up, thread it onto our press, and because we don't have to worry about hooping anything, this is going to be the perfect size for this tote bag, giving us a really nice large logo, maximizing that entire front area, but it's super, super easy to do. Now, I get a lot of questions at shows. If I'm decorating on this product or I'm decorating on that product, how or when do I know to change my time and temperature? And the answer is, you're not going to. In this particular case, it's 300 degrees, 20 seconds, a medium pressure, and it's going to be a hot peel. So I don't have to worry about adjusting my settings. I'm using an 11 by 15 platen, so I don't even have to worry about changing my platen out. I can go from a t-shirt to a sweatshirt to a hoodie or to a bag simply by using this 11 by 15 platen and really knock this job out for my customer super, super fast. So let's get applying. Now, one thing, first, let me show you, I've added a pillow in here. That way, if we were to deal with any seams, any zippers, then I know that that seam or that zipper, that button, that hem or elastic is actually going to go into the pillow, allowing us to create a nice, flat, working surface area. So this DT2204 is an 80% cotton, 20% recycled poly crew neck from District. And because of the weight, because of the color, because of the fit, it is very, very on trend with what we're seeing in retail. And while, it does kind of look like a basic crew neck, which it is, there are definitely certain elements that you want to pay attention to when it comes to choosing your garments. Colors, the product material content, so that 80-20. With it having 20% poly, we're going to have less shrinkage. And then, of course, the weight is a little bit heavier, more towards that medium to heavy weight versus a lighter weight. Now, I just creased a tiny little line right here to show me where the middle of my transfer is. And I'm going to go a little far down, so let's adjust this just a little bit. I like to go about 4 fingers, so right there. Now, because I don't have the shape of the garment or the shoulders like I would with our tag-along, you really want to make sure that your seams are also aligned here. Just because this was nice and clean when we started to adjust it, I still want to make sure that the body hasn't shifted. Now from here, 20 seconds, all I'm going to do is pull down my press, let it sit for 20 seconds, and at that 0, it's going to automatically pop open and I can remove that carrier. So like I said, 20 seconds and we have a 4-color design. 1, 2, 3, 4-color design completely done. This is, like I said, 100% polyester twill. So we are going to have that twill applique look. Now for our bag, which is from Viv and Lou, it's already unzipped. There is a zipper on this side. So even if I wanted to do a design on this side or maybe customization, personalization, I can still do that with the zipper. All I have to do is just make sure that I'm using my pillow so our zipper can go in. And then this is metal, so I would want to use a flexible application pad to make sure that we're just protecting the metal and our heating element. I'm going to switch it around to the full side. That way we don't have to worry about those embellishments. And as you can see, because of the 11 by 15, my straps are going to go down. I still had the plastic on there. And now the plastic is nowhere near the heating element. Second transfer, just peel that backing off. Same thing, I always like to find the middle. It is pure habit at this point. And I want to go a little bit higher up on a tote because if things are, towards the bottom and depending on how this is sitting, I want to make sure that we can see our logo at all times. Now you can use the lines kind of as a grid point. And then of course, if you're like, nope, I want to adjust it, then you definitely can to make sure that you like how the lines are also pairing with your design. I'm going to go ahead and use a cover sheet on this one just because I do have these little embellishments from the handles poking up. So for this, I didn't have to change anything. We are running at 20 seconds. I didn't pre-press with the first one or the second one. And yes, I definitely should have pre-pressed, but I didn't have any wrinkles, fortunately. And with that 80-20, we are, it's been out a while. I didn't just take it out of the box. So here you go. And now we have a twill design on a tote bag. All right, so take a look at our tote bag. This is definitely something that you would see in a bookstore. You would see it as you are traveling in the airport, right? Collecting goods or decorated garments from the cities that you love. But why not make custom products that your schools, that your scholastic markets are going to love? And you could easily brand this with a business logo and turn it into some corporate wear. Now, I want to show you this sweatshirt. This turned out with such a clean and traditional, timeless look. But the cool thing is you can use the same logo that we used on the tote bag, the sweatshirt, and even put it on a t-shirt. So now you've really maximized the same logo, increasing those quantities. I didn't have to change anything in terms of setup, design, or really application simply because I used 3 different products. Now this makes it super, super easy. And at the end of the day, you are able to create a beautiful, timeless, traditional, throwback style logo or graphic for your customers. You can get really, really fun and go as full color with gradients and 50 different colors if you choose, or you could keep it nice and simple with 3 to 4 like we have with this. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Kelly Walters. If you have any questions, pop them down below and we will be more than happy to help you out. If you're not part of our community on Facebook, go join the Heat Press for Profit group right now where you can visit, talk, and chat with like-minded individuals that are in this industry, always willing to lend a hand. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. We'll see you next time.